I had family that graduated clown college. Yeah.
The real one up in Connecticut?
Yeah. Oh, my dad's family has cloggers, magicians.
Oh my god!
Clowns.
Is that you trying to fit in as a comedian?
Are you fucking kidding me?
jokes,
That's like a
exactly.
respectable thing in your family.
Yeah.
It's like,
They were the first people to go to college in the Lear family.
Asshole.
The Simbazo.
I like how I said the real clown college, like there's fake substitute
it's
clown
Clown
colleges.
University. Thank you.
Not the DeVry clown college.
Tommy, stop fucking around and going to real college. You need to learn how to fucking
Tommy thinks
juggle.
it's so cool because he's a 9 to 5.
Drafted. You put on this red nose and get in that tiny car, mister.
Ooh, I've got health benefits.
I will turn this tiny car around.
Like, were they in the circus or anything?
Yeah. Or Barnum Bailey. And then they would do side stuff. Like, I would go to, I go to a fair, and some guy would come up on stilts and be like, hey, Tommy. I'm like, Uncle Frank.
That's a great first
Trying
date.
to get laid here, Uncle Frank. With my golden locks.
Are there midgets in
Stop making
Boston?
me seem uncool.
That's such a bad first date. Yeah, I know a guy. Actually, I know all the guys, but
Hey,
they're all bearded
We're good.
women.
Yeah, I got Carney family. Yeah.
I know.
I know good rides.
Are there any midgets in the Simbazo line?
No.
Just
What a
you.
What a shame.
Not yet.
No, yeah.
How many clients ask for a happy ending?
None. I have none.
Oh.
That's never happened?
No, but I was working at a place one time that I quit because they ran me into the ground. They were doing 45-minute massages in 1-hour blocks. It was insane. And they told me that there's a guy that comes in that will not directly aggress you sexually. He won't say anything, he won't do anything, he'll be totally normal. But if his body shivers, it's because he just let one out. And I got him once, and
What a freak show.
He just it was a little twitch, and I was
one out.
I kind of stopped touching him, and I was
That's
like,
not how
"Are you
coming
okay?"
works.
Yeah.
No, it is.
doing it
I'm not
No, it is because I clean the sheets afterwards. Yeah, and it wasn't blah, but it was just a little
So this guy-
meep, and I was like, oh, I don't get paid enough for this.
My sister used to work for a massage.
What kind of world are we coming to?
But I'm talking a Jack Shack.
Okay,
Nice.
Asian.
And she
parlor.
actually worked her way up. She jerked her way up the line until she was the madam.
Wow.
But she would come home and my friends and I would be on in the basement
Hold on, so you come from a line of clowns
and prostitutes.
Not
We're
one and
very
the same,
proud
though, right?
people.
Not one and the same. It's not like a
We
clown.
do the jobs.
How are your
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
clown porn is right up your alley then, right?
I kind of like not the crazy stuff, but a nice hot
Sure.
chick with nice face
Sure, not the
makeup
crazy
that
clown
looks like
porn.
Aunt June. That is what gets me off.
That was the first time I'd ever heard the phrase Asian Jack Shack. It was
They laid down rose
first
petals.
I was
that.
searching for one for a very long time.
I can
That
ask
was,
my sister if she.
Yeah, if she has any recommendations.
Yeah, she's because she called me. She was because she's ghetto as hell, right?
So you just
I've heard this about your sister.
your
I
sister
really
just
want to meet her.
did jerk dudes off there for quite some time.
Oh yeah, she would come home. She'd be like, Tommy, some guy came in, right? He was like, I'm gonna give you $500. You piss on me, and I was like, what'd you do? I pissed on that motherfucker. But she called me once and she was like, Tommy, look, there's this girl, right? She ain't that hot, okay? But she keeps getting return clients, right? I think she's fucking in there. Okay? I want you to go in undercover and find out what's going on, right? And I'm like, we look just alike. I look like you in drag, right?
God.
Have you met his sister?
Hang on. She's pissed that in a jerk-off shack, someone's fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
you
rules.
can't.
She could piss on somebody. That's just
Right.
fine.
She has
Don't
morals.
get it in. Yeah, there's a
That's
line.
against
Somebody's
the Jack
getting
Shack
fucked enough.
code.
Can you believe this prostitute is having sex with people?
She's supposed to use her hand pussy.
What's so funny is if you meet her, his impersonation of her is dead on. It's
That's my sister.
Where did you grow up?
Southwest Baltimore City.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, Pigtown?
No, Lakeland.
That's why you're good at
Right on
talking
the other
to
side
people.
of the. Yeah, what?
That's why you're good at talking to people. That's why you're relatable.
'Cause I
you don't
have-
put on any airs.
No, I
grew
have.
up
What
Oh, shit.
airs? He's a fucking.
Look at
He
me.
comes from a
are you
line
talking
of
about?
clowns.
Yeah.
I'm the
What
disappointment in the
airs can this
family.
asshole put on? Right. His sister jerks people off, and his fucking uncle is a
fucking clown.
He's juggling whipped cream pies somewhere. Good thing you're not stuck up.
I'm real down to
You
earth.
got every right to be, man. You got every right to be. Flaunt that shit.
He's just one of us. Can you believe it?
Oh, so that's not why Tommy walks like this.
Wearing a zoot suit, spinning a pocket watch.
Also, he's got 7 rings on.
Yeah, this is-
You're just so.
I know they look down on me. I wear the least amount of
He's
jewelry
the
in the
godfather
family.
of fucked uppery.
Does anybody have a desire to do a show at the furthest point north in America, which I think it is? I don't think it is. I think
Where?
it-
Alaska.
No.
We're going to Nome, Alaska.
It's North Buttfuck. It's up 7 hours north of Chicago.
You know what? The only reason I'm gonna say yes is because I love those moments where someone like really tries a joke. You were talking about this on our podcast, and then like people just don't understand. Not only are they not like that's not funny, but they don't even understand what's happening. I enjoy it.
What I was talking
These people aren't immigrants.
No,
They're
but-
like just Northern Americans.
No, my favorite part.
Yeah, but we're from Baltimore. Like we're gonna go up there and be like,
sound like a bunch of hicks.
How about race issues? And they're gonna be like, what issues?
What? There's more than one race?
Yeah.
It's the Great
There's,
White
like,
North for a
light
reason.
white,
We don't know what
there's,
you're
like,
talking
yellow
about.
white. So like I don't know.
casino. We don't know what you mean.
Casino pot.
You brought us smallpox blankets.
And have shitty Washington D.C. football team.
Well, the thing I was talking about, what I love at open mics is not when people don't get it, but when everyone gets it, but it's a fucking stupid thing to say.
Right.
It's just like, and the best part is that pause.
Yeah, there's that part where you put it out there and you're like,
There's
and then
that
everyone's
pause
like, oh!
where you're waiting for the laugh. That's my favorite moment
Yeah.
on earth. Is when someone is pausing for a laugh that's never gonna come.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and that's when you'll just hear me fucking.
A lot of times
cackle.
it's like an awkward tag, just an
Yeah.
awkward tag line at the end of the joke. It's like, bip. Well, just as you're taking a drink, like, bip, and then the crowd's like,
The best is when you hear him exhale. Just like, it's just waiting for it.
Because you know, like they've been rehearsing that, like in their living room forever and pausing
Yeah.
for the laugh, and like.
Absolutely.
What is with comics and their balls hanging out? Stork gets naked. Stork
There's
just
no-
straight up-
all the
Yeah,
time.
Stork-
Stork
To be
just-
fair, there is no finer joke than pulling out your
Yeah.
balls
Well,
to an
that's
unsuspecting
That
person.
Well,
is
the
true.
best one, the
Yeah,
best
that's
one
true.
ever.
except if it's a
Schlegel-
crowd of hipsters.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They're like, balls.
Back when Dennis and Dylan and Dave were still in Maryland, they were all at my house, and Dave went into the kitchen because I have a hula hoop. And he first made fun of me because that's what Dave does, but then he participates in what he's making fun of. So he's like, you have a fucking hula hoop? You're an idiot. And started like spinning on it, and he was in my kitchen, and then he was like, guys. And before he came out, the guys stood in a line, all pulled their balls out in their zippers and just waited. He came out and was like, this is stupid. And like as he's talking about how stupid it is, he doesn't look up to see that they're standing there. So for a second, you couldn't tell who the joke was on because like he's not participating. They're standing there with their balls out going, and I'm going, oh god, please let him see it. Just let him see it. Let's be over. Oh my god.
Justin Schlegel was headlining, and Kaiser was on the show. And this is back when Kaiser was using
Matty
props.
K.
And and Justin comes up to me. He's like, "Can I introduce Matt?" And I'm like, "Justin, you do whatever the fuck you want." And he's like, "Can I do it with my ball hanging out?" And I'm looking at him. I'm like, "You serious?" He's like, "Oh yeah, totally."
Oh yeah.
And then he looks at me and goes like this. He goes, and I look down. It's just his balls just hanging out of his jeans, just one. And he goes up to the mic. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce this next comic. You're gonna have a ball listening to him. He's very nutty. He's got a sack full of props for you." And all of us are looking. Kaiser has no idea.
Yeah, all of us are dying, and Kaiser just walks up. Oh, thank you, Justin. Thank you.
Yeah, with that little
They like
handshake.
gave him a hug.
You've probably seen this. Have you seen the human Barbie dolls?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen
they're
that.
so fucked up looking.
I've seen that.
And she's
just-
like, I was born
Tommy's
this
into it.
way.
I fucking
Yeah,
gym
no,
dog. I have
this way.
no place to talk.
I just have really good genes.
Yeah, I think she like wore like a belt like pulled like cinched up to the last notch for like
Yeah.
5 years without
And they
taking
have
off.
that weird
Okay,
fucking
I know guys will put a dick in Bruno or do anything, but seriously, do you find that creepy?
I think it's creepy
What?
as shit.
The human Barbie doll,
Well-
like she's her arm, like she even holds her arms out like this.
Yeah, she stands like in position.
Doesn't
I'm not
blink
gonna
and shit.
marry
That shit is
a
weird.
human Barbie.
I know you would.
Worse.
She
I
stands
know
like,
you
I'll
would.
fuck it.
I have much more skeletons in my closet than fucking girl that looks like she's fake.
She looks like she's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction.
Tommy's trying really hard to get into that documentary about real dolls.
Have you seen Real Dolls though?
I've seen him.
Yeah.
I put a whole piece on him once.
If he didn't look like a taxidermied hooker, and I'd be afraid of where I'm going to put it when I'm done.
I worked at, I
Oh,
used to
no,
work
they
in a
come
porn
with
store.
a hook in the back that you just like the little notch. You hang it in your closet.
Yeah.
So you have like a dead real.
Yeah, that's not
That's
going to scare the shit out of my
horrifying.
mom.
That's horrifying with a W.
On the
It's
Real
so
Doll
weird.
website, there's a link to the Real Doll Doctor.
Yeah, tell us all about it. Tell us all about it.
On the ordering form.
Yeah. I don't have $5,000 to spend on that.
Yeah, this is a $5,200, $6,000 sex toy, right? It's a
Yeah,
doll, like a
yeah.
real doll.
They did a documentary on the fucking dudes that like are into it. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen. in my
Yeah,
life.
it's Lars and the real girl, but like
but they're
creepier.
real fucking people.
Right.
And the guy's like there's a guy who like cuddles.
Yeah.
with them and like calls it his girlfriend.
He's
It's like-
basically cuddling his cum sock.
That, yeah.
No, but the real doll doctor, and it's a guy that does.
Yes,
if your
I've
real
heard
doll's
about this.
broken, you send it to this guy. And
He
fixes
vacuums it out.
Well, so and he shows pictures of the progress. Like he'll show this one had a blown out asshole. And it was like the description was like apparently a client really was into anal, blew out the asshole. I couldn't do anything to save it, just had to spackle over it with silicone and just sealed it shut. Or there's ones where the people didn't open the crate. So it sat like in the sun for a long time, and it just looks like a middle-aged woman. It's like, $5,000 for an attainable woman. Oh my god!
An attainable woman.
What world do we live in when there's hymenoplasty and you can't fix a real doll's asshole?
To be fair,
Probably good.
I would think it would be better for the women of angry men that he get a real doll and fuck their asshole up than her asshole, and she has to go to a real doctor and her asshole get plastic.
If you can't afford the whole real doll, you can just buy the torso too.
No.
And it has like just stumps.
God,
And it's like-
that's like sexual blackface. That's like all we need is it to look like a body. That's all we needed to do.
It's close enough. It's
It's the
close
same with
enough.
like
for
a porn
body.
star vagina molds. It's just a
Right.
pussy on a box, and
Right.
you just
It's a
fuck
box
the
in a
whole-
box.
Yeah.
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 I wonder if the cops ever responded to a domestic dispute between a guy and his real doll. Bitch slapped me, man.
She likes
He has it post like this.
Yeah, she's like, I'm calling my fake mother.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to stand up, put your hands against the wall. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
It's just her pointing to her blown out asshole.
I'm envisioning like a cop putting her against the wall and her just like,
It's just like
ma'am.